Scorpio, hello. My bad. I was gonna go ahead and record Libra and Aquarius, and then I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I haven't done Scorpio's reading in a while, and sure enough, it's been a minute. So I do apologize, but with that being said, probably just divine timing. This is probably a better time for you all. Maybe some of you need a reading more so right now than at an earlier point. So, anyway, Scorpio, hello. Let's go ahead and hop into your reading. All right, we're going to see how your person is showing up for you right now. We're going to look at the situation, what you want, what is currently causing delay in terms of what you want to happen, and we're going to look at the outcome of what's currently going on, okay? But first, Scorpio, let's call our energy back into the present moment. You can totally skip this if you want. If you want to continue with me, just breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and you can repeat after me. All right, Scorpio, so here we go. Breathe in through the nose. And you can repeat, I am whole. I am loved. And I am more than enough. All right? I am more than enough. All right, Scorpio. So, let's see what's going on. All right, let's see how your person's showing up for you, okay? Scorpio. Person on Scorpio's mind. Okay. All right, we've got the unicorn. And we have the nightingale, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and seeing the starfish could be a fellow water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, okay? All right. Whoever this is could be going through a transition in their life, okay? And the unicorn, I feel like there's a new level of awareness about you, okay? The unicorn is definitely associated with the third eye, okay? So this person could be going through some sort of awakening, having some sort of spiritual awakening, okay? But there's something I feel, if this person is not talking to you or expressing themselves, they're wanting to ask you a question, like if something is real or was real between you two, okay? Sometimes the unicorn can show up when we like question our reality, okay? Was it maybe for some, like maybe they're asking, you know, is this real between us, Scorpio? Okay, so that's coming up. All right, hold on. Whoever this is also someone who is very unique. Okay, like a play on the word unicorn. So, this person is probably unlike anyone else that you've ever met, that you've ever been with, Scorpio. They're very different, okay? Um, the starfish energy, this could also be an Aquarius, okay? I always look at the starfish like the star. This is about depth, okay? And I feel like this person, again, I want to emphasize that I feel are having some sort of awakening, okay, about their purpose here. Starfish usually shows up when it asks you, what dreams have you set aside to please others, okay? It's a deeper calling. So it's almost like this person is being called, and it has to do with their life purpose, okay? So for some reason, this is coming up. Starfish can be very shy. I do get this like kind of shy energy with who this is, especially with the nightingale. There's a lot of depth, to who this is. There's a lot of hold on. There's a lot more to this person beyond what I'm getting, like the eye can see, or the eyes can see. But they're only giving you like glimpses of themselves, okay? For some of you, yeah, they want to show you more of who they are, but they're like very different. I'm getting that. This could be somebody newer that you're, dating, talking to, Scorpio, okay? Because I'm hearing something like this person wondering, like, Scorpio, are you like me? Are you, are you, I don't know, are you on the same level as me spiritually? Are we aligned? And this person could feel like they're a little weird. There's things about them that are weird and different. Hold on. For some of you, if you know this person well, they want to share with you like what they feel their purpose is, but they're nervous about maybe how you'll look at them, or maybe they're afraid of like being judged, okay? So let's pull more cards. Let's look at what the situation is with you two. Hand of cards. All right, so take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling, okay? All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm just getting that this person's very different. Let's see, okay, Scorpio, what you want is date. Okay, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. I'm getting like a new vibe with who this is, okay, a new vibe. And yeah, almost like this person saying like, I feel a connection with me and Scorpio, but is it real? Does Scorpio feel the same way? And then let's see what is delaying this. Okay, self-indulgence. Just shout out. kind of wanted to come out in reverse. Okay, so I'll look at that too. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Okay, is what is causing a delay here. Also, this person can be a poet, an artist, okay, singer, songwriter. All right, and I'm going to pull the outcome of what's going on here after I clarify these, okay? And that's what we'll get into over on part 2, okay? So Scorpio, let's clarify your person. I feel like right away what I was getting with self-indulgence, even coming up in reverse, is the reason why there's delay is because, remember I said this person could be going through some sort of spiritual awakening, really like becoming who they are. It's like and maybe you too are going through this, like you both could be still working on yourselves, okay? And maybe, your person specifically, I could see this where they're like, I've just gotten to know who I am and feeling very comfortable with who I am. I don't know if I'm ready to share that with someone else yet, okay? Let's see, clarify Scorpio's person. Definitely getting Aquarius coming in, okay? Queen of Swords wanted to come out, more air, okay? Okay. The Knight of Wands. All right. Seeing the Queen of Wands. Sag. Okay. This person wants to have fun with you. All right. They do. They want to have fun. And they're definitely in this kind of like exploring type of, space. That's again what I'm getting with this self-indulgence, okay? And they're absolutely, like whoever this is, they march to the beat of their own drum, okay? I'm also getting, like, for a number of you, if this is somebody new or newer, lots of sexual attraction, okay? Yeah, lots of sexual attraction, even with the Queen of Wands. Okay, Aries, Sag, energy. Yeah, they want to have fun with you. They want to open up. They do. They want to explore things with you. Have a good time. And now you have Hand of Cards. Let's see. For some of you, I feel like, like you could be talking to this person, texting, messaging, and it could happen a lot like at night, okay? And I think something else I'm getting is that you're difficult to read, okay, with who this is. Like they're finding it, they're like, does Scorpio like me? Is Scorpio flirting with me? Let's see, Hand of Cards being the situation with you too. Clarify the situation with Scorpio and who this is. Three of Swords wanted to come out. Clarify the situation with getting third party with that. And I saw the Five of Cups. Okay, something I'm getting with you, Scorpio, is that you could be the one who is still healing. Because I saw the Three of Swords, okay? And with the self-indulgence, you're very focused on yourself, okay? And so, yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so you're like, it's risky. I don't know. I'm getting the vibe with Scorpio. Like, like, you all could be fresh out of a relationship, another relationship. I'm getting with like the Three of Swords. I told you I saw the Five of Cups, which is Mars and Scorpio. So, still healing, still processing. Even if it wasn't another romantic relationship, I'm getting that, you're still feeling like a sense of loss and disappointment. Okay, so whoever this is, they want to have a lot of fun with you and play and have a good time, but they're not. Maybe death is coming out. I'm telling you, I feel like a number of you, this is you, Scorpio. All right, this is your energy. So some sort of ending has occurred. Eight of Cups, okay? You've had to walk away. All right. Situation here. Okay. The Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like again, we got Aquarius, right? Even the star. I feel like you're talking to this person. Or they're showing me that there is forward movement, Six of Swords is a quiet energy, like it's moving forward to calmer waters. So I am seeing forward movement with you two. A number of you, sometimes like with the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy, I get platonic, so you and this person could be friends, but this person wants to take things further, okay? And I'm also getting strategy with the Six of Swords. A number of you, Scorpio, you could be confiding in who this is and telling them about, what you've experienced and, yeah, you're talking with them, expressing yourself. All right, and now you have date for what you want, okay? Meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. 5. Four of Pentacles. Yes, I'm hearing no strings attached. Okay, this is the vibe that I'm getting. Yeah, because I see the Page of Swords. A number of you could like speak to this person online. Okay. Yeah, whoever this is, you could be at a distance. Okay, so it requires like travel. So you could, take a chance or a risk. You're talking to this person, all right? You're like wanting to plan, set a date, okay? But again, Four of Pentacles, if you look at this energy, you're wanting to maintain some boundaries, okay? And this could be you like just getting your bearings, okay? So, for example, and also to look how she's kind of like tiptoeing, right? So, you are taking your time. That's just the vibe I get with you. You're like, let's just, take our time, move slowly, okay? Yes. Because you're not, I feel, Scorpio, like someone here, yes. With the Four of Swords, Five of Cups at the top. Okay, hold on. You see, you got the Devil. There's another connection that you are still maybe feeling invested in, or, with the, you even have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. You're not really happy with the way things ended. And this is your energy. You also have Capricorn energy. So definitely getting like Capricorn here. You all could have like you could be watching if you have a Scorpio Venus. I know there are like Capricorns with Scorpio Venus. Yeah, I just, someone, if you look with the strings, that's why I got like, I feel like you're not wanting to get super attached to who this is. You're like, no strings attached. This could be someone that you are just strictly intimate with. Just got that. Okay. Like friends with benefits. But I feel like this person sees more with you. So I'm starting to get more of the story. They see more with you. And I think you're just like, no, let's just date, let's take our time. You could be like, I'm cool with texting and messaging, and yeah, we can, I'm open to ideas, want to get to know you, talk. But I feel like I definitely get with this person. Some of you are intimate, some of you are not, because I just get that you're very, you're just not really totally ready. And maybe, physically you could be okay with being intimate, but I'm definitely getting like you're not at the point where you're fully ready to open up to, the potential, or you're not thinking about the future right now with who this is. That's the vibe I get with you. Because you're still healing and potentially still attached to someone from your past or a past event. You're still processing all of that. Okay. And you want to keep a lot to yourself. That's what I'm seeing with you. Okay. Like playing your cards close. And that's why you have Hand of Cards. And with the aces, I am getting the vibe of someone new, okay? If you haven't met this person yet, I'm just picking up on them energetically. Like they're in your circumference. So now you have self-indulgence, okay? And I told you I kind of get like that's you. Could be both of you. Both of you could be fresh out of, other situations. Again, doesn't have to be romantic, but both of you are still like, yeah, just coming out of things from the past and still working on yourselves. Some of you I'm kind of getting this, you maybe even have an agreement with this person, like, okay, let's just talk and chill, and we'll see where this goes, Yeah. Clarify self-indulgence for what the delay is here. Okay. There it is, a Queen of Swords. Yeah, Six of Cups and the Fool. I don't know. I get kind of like a cold type of energy with this, okay? This is Libra. Again, a number of you could be Libra with Venus and Scorpio. I will say this. I think whatever has happened here, Scorpio, you have learned, okay? You have evolved because of what happened. So it may have like, again, and this could be your person too, but it's just made you discernment is what I'm getting. Okay, so very not, I don't want to say cold, but you're not so quick to like open yourself up. Whatever it is, I'm getting like you've learned a lot. And in this situation, it's interesting because self-indulgence, I told you, wanted to come up in reverse, and see how she's reading, right? Reading a book. Well, in reverse, it's almost like, again, it's that energy of like tough to read, okay? Can't get a read on you. And again, Libra is the scales, and I'm getting like, there's just this period of limbo. I think that's what it is. They're like, you and this person, like I said, could be moving forward, and you're talking, and you're, there's not like this attachment to an outcome necessarily, but there's still more. It's almost like I don't have enough information. There's not enough information. There's not enough to work with here. And hold on. I definitely feel like you're open to continuing to communicate and things like that. But there's an issue of fairness here too with this Queen of Swords energy. It's like, maybe you're saying, Scorpio, like, well, I want to get to know you more, but your person could say, yeah, but it's like really tough to get a read on Scorpio, and I want to get to know, I want to talk more and express, really express myself more here, but I need to understand Scorpio more. Hold on. And I'm getting time to heal. There's still some healing that probably needs to happen here before things can progress. Some of you, again, you may be like, I don't know who this is. This is a newer person. Then what they're saying is the reason why, you want to date, right? You're saying, well, I want to date. I want to get to know someone new. Well, the reason why you're not aligning with someone new is because energetically, you're still in limbo. So technically, you're not really open to, you're not fully open. Your heart is still attached, or there's still an energetic attachment to the past. And so because of that, you're not, a number of you are like, well, yeah, I want to date someone new, right? I want to meet someone new. But yeah, on an energetic level, they're saying the delay in you meeting this person, this unicorn, right? Very special individual. I'll tell you that. The unicorn does not come out very often. Is because you're still healing. All right? Or the reason why this person's not expressing themselves is because you're still in the place of the in-between. Okay, so let's see what outcome card comes out here, Scorpio. Ooh. Runner in reverse. Well. All right. I feel like that's good. Well, it's interesting. Okay. I'm already picking up on some things. So I'm going to get into this over on the second part of your reading, the extended. Okay. The link for that will be in the description, top of the comments. We're going to go over this. I'm seeing a couple cards here. So yes, the extended is going to be interesting. We're going to talk more about your person's feelings, okay? What do they want with you overall? What, when they look at you, Scorpio, what are they seeing? How do they think you feel? What do they think you want? We're going to pull the best potential outcome. I'm seeing something else here that I'm going to get into, and timeline of forward movement, and the call to action for you and your person here. So, Scorpio, if you are going to join me for the second part of your reading, I'll see you over on the other side. If this is where we part ways, love you all. Good luck with everything. I'll see you next time. Peace.